We're here outside of Center Stage for ProgPower Day 2. Today's lineup is Seven Kingdoms, 0 Hour, The Halo Effect, Vola, and Beast in Black. Stacked lineup for Day 2 as it was for Day 1. And the lineup, as you guys can see, is massive. It goes on around the building actually. So people are really excited for Day 2. I cannot wait to see what's in store for us inside the venue and with each and every single band. I'm here with Soren. He's visiting from Denmark. He's here just for ProgPower. You came from far.
Yeah.
What brings you to ProgPower? And don't tell me an airplane.
No. Well, I'm here basically because I'm a music fan and I like the kind of music that is playing here at ProgPower. I mean, there are some of the pioneers within this prog and power metal genre, and I'm a big fan of power metal, so why not?
So give us a little bit of a review of Day 1. What were your thoughts on Day 1?
I think it was brilliant. I mean, it was the first time I'm here, so just to see the venue, I love the venue, I like the atmosphere. In regards to the music, I think Elven King was great. I think I was pleasantly surprised about Swallow the Sun. That was amazing. I mean, I've seen Doro several times before in Europe, so she can't surprise me anymore. But I think Swallow the Sun and Elven King was fantastic.
What about Day 2? Who are you looking forward?
I am very much looking forward to, obviously, the Danish band Vola. I mean, they're doing great at the moment in the international scene. And then I'm looking forward for Beast in Black. And, I mean, they're headlining here, and they're headlining my own festival back home in Denmark, Epic Fest. So it's going to be great.
And when is Epic Fest is happening? Let us know so folks that may want to attend, they can attend it.
Yeah, that's in January next year, the 12th and the 13th of January. But it's actually sold out already, so but it's great.
Well, they can still attend, but just attend the outside and just look and see what's going on.
Yeah, we have a waiting list for some of the people that couldn't afford the ticket yet. So there's a waiting list, yeah, on the Facebook side.
Well, this just goes to show you they have to buy your tickets early. So for 2025, yeah. Epic Fest, get your tickets early, guys. Get your tickets early. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
I'm here with James again. We talked to him yesterday for Day 1, but we're here for Day 2. So before we talk about Day 2, what are your thoughts on Day 1?
Oh, Day 1 was great. It was great seeing Elven King, Doro. I've wanted to see Doro for years, and it was awesome to see all of them. Cynic was also great. You know, seeing one of the old members from Death is always great. So, yeah, Day 1 was sweet.
What about Day 2? Who are you looking forward the most? Beast in Black, maybe, by the choice of shirt?
Nah. Of course. I've seen Beast in Black twice. They're always incredible. For me today, it's them and Halo Effect. But yeah, Beast in Black is one of my favorite current bands, so obviously going to be them.
We're inside the venue for Day 2, and we have a fan here of 0 Hour. Are they the band that you're looking forward to see the most?
They are one of the two bands I'm here to see the most, them alongside Beast in Black, which I feel like everyone's going to say Beast in Black today. It's a really fun band to see. But so 0 Hour is actually one of the bands that actually got me into prog metal as a whole. And even when I was first learning keyboards for prog metal, their song Eyes of Denial was actually one of the first solos I learned. It's on a cheap Casio keyboard, no pitch wheel, so I'm just trying to grace note the crap out of everything. And just, I'm happy to see that, that they got back together and pardon?
And playing a show.
And playing a show at all. And the fact that it's at ProgPower is just amazing.
I mean, you guys, you guys are one of the bands that has the most amount of T-shirts by people walking around. It's Beast in Black who are headlining, and you guys. I think that's outstanding. Everybody else in between doesn't exist.
We always say that we're a T-shirt company that plays music.
Today you guys are proving it. Well, I want to thank you guys very much for your time. I know you guys have a signing section, which is going to be packed with people, with lots of vinyls and lots of shit. And I know you're going to hear about the slippers and the dresses, because everybody's talking about it. They love you out there. So much love to all of you guys. Thank you very much for taking the time. We're here at ProgPower with none other than Tech Daddy himself, Anthony Pounds. How's it going, man?
Good. It's a ProgPower Day.
Yeah, and you're here with the Halo Effect. What's the outlook that you have for the day?
It'll be good. Rock and roll. You know, regardless of how bad the day is. Not saying it's a bad day, but regardless of how bad the day is, it's still gonna be a rock and roll show. So
you're not gonna break any guitars or let any guitars go to waste today, are you?
No, I'm not gonna do that again. Happened once. Happened once.
And once is enough.
Sorry, Herman Lee.
So today, the Halo Effect is playing at ProgPower. Definitely not a prog band. Definitely not a power metal band. How do you expect the fans to react to them?
The music's good. Doesn't matter what genre they are, or people want to categorize them. It's fucking good. It's good songs. I mean, that's really the best part of it. Everyone's gonna love it, 100%. And they put on a good stage show. These guys are playing their instruments, high capabilities. I mean, everyone's just fucking solid. It's gonna be great. I mean, I can't see why you wouldn't like them.
I agree with you 100%. I think they're definitely one of the highlights of day two. We've talked to already a few people who are really excited to see them because, you know, they're doing some limited touring in North America. It's not like they're doing extensive touring. Yeah. So ProgPower is a great opportunity to see the Halo Effect.
Yep, definitely. We did Candelabrum, Mexico a few days ago, LA 2 days ago, and now we're here. So every show's been great. Packed houses, loud crowds. It's been solid, 100%.
All right, man. Welcome to ProgPower.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
So Halo Effect is going to go on next. I'm sure you're excited to see those guys. How hyped are you for this performance?
Oh my God, Halo Effect, their album was one of my favorite albums the last couple of years. You know, I love that original In Flames sound. I love that 90s true melodic death sound, and I've been waiting for them. They haven't hit Atlanta. They haven't hit where I've lived previously. Getting to see them, I'm so freaking excited.
I'm here with Michael of the Halo Effect. They played ProgPower Day 2, and what a performance it was. Were you expecting that kind of reception at a prog festival?
We had no idea, and of course I've known about this festival for many years, and I've been wanting to go here, and it felt strange to come here as a, you know, like fucking death metal band. And so we were expecting, I don't know, nothing or something different, but this was awesome. People were super cool, really responsive. They dug our stuff, and it was really incredible to see. So I was amazed. And I didn't know this room, I didn't know this venue at all, and it's beautiful, the stage is awesome, the crowd is great. This was a great surprise and a very cool experience.
I must say, when I look at the lineup for Day 2, you guys kind of felt like the oddball in there in terms of all the other bands and in terms of the festival itself. But when I saw the crowd, when I saw how packed the place was for you guys, I mean, first of all, this festival makes every band feel like they are a headliner, and you guys definitely played a headlining set, and the fans came out as you guys if you were the headliners of the day. And that to me is really important for any band, but I'm sure it gives you that special feeling when you hit the stage.
Yeah, and that's what's great about you know festivals in Europe or wherever. But I think, yeah, we are used to that in Europe maybe, but we didn't expect it at all here. So we were very possibly positively surprised by the reaction here, and it was amazing. And then and as I said on stage, like I had this idea of what this festival was, but it turned out to be something very, very different in the best possible way.
What about those hamburgers?
Oh, the hamburger. I mean, it reminds me of how Rush, speaking of Rush over there, they used to do silly things. They'd have the dishwashers in the background, or they'd have the freaking, the rotisserie in the background. It reminded me of that kind of thing. So I dug it. I dug it a lot. No, but unfortunately, I'm not as familiar with their new stuff as I should be. But
there's still time to fix that,
There is. But the second or third, I'm a music critic, the second or third album I was ever assigned was Inside the Fire, their third album. And I listened to that single, After the Fall. I watched that music video probably, 100 times. Get the lyrics. I just want to show, I love that song so much, I couldn't help myself. I had to buy the handwritten lyrics from After the Fall. Now, there's none of the other songs that they played that I know as well, but it was a phenomenal show. It was a phenomenal show. They were tight.
What do you think about those hamburger loafers?
I was wondering about the hamburgers. I don't know about the hamburgers.
It's not your thing. Would you wear them in public?
No. But I can appreciate the enthusiasm that others might have for hamburgers.
Maybe it gives her. Maybe it's her. Her special powers come from those shoes. You know what I mean?
Perhaps that's a good point. I mean, nothing wrong with being interested in hamburgers, I gotta say.
It does give it for an epic look. It does do it an epic look. The band is phenomenal. Great set. Super energetic. Did they win you over? Are they going to be a band, Seven Kingdoms, that you're going to see more often now if they come by your town?
Well, you know what it is? I have a massive soft spot for power metal. So something like that, a band like that, the bands they're going to be playing with are also going to be bands I'm interested in. And it would be a fun night.
I'm here with Daniel at ProgPower Day 2. He's working with the Halo Effect, but this guy works with all sorts of bands. So if you need somebody to take on tour, to do drum tech, tour manager, front of the house, whatever it is that you need, this guy does it all. It's like a jack of all trades. It's like a Swiss Army knife when it comes to people, when it comes to the metal scene. But right now you're here with the Halo Effect. How was the night for you at ProgPower with the Halo Effect?
It's been good. I mean, this is a fly date. All three shows we did in Mexico, LA, and then this. So, doing those kind of dates are very tough because you don't have any. It's virtually impossible to do any type of pre-production because you show up to these and it's all festival patch situations, and it's very, very fast-paced, and there's always problems, and it's fine though. It went well. I mean, it sounded good. The first couple of songs felt a little rocky, but after that it got smooth and I felt good about it. So it also helps if the band's really good, and it turns out those guys are all world-class musicians, and Daniel hits the drums really hard. That's really important for a front of house guy. If you have a drummer that plays hard, it makes the drums sound so much better. And but they're world-class band, they're world-class musicians, and I mean, I'm a fan of all those guys and all their bands. So it's one of those things that I sometimes catch myself in front of house being like,
"This is cool."
I'm never like, "This sucks." Yeah, so.
Hi, I'm here with Sam. ProgPower Day 2, Beast in Black is headlining. How excited are you to see the boys performing here tonight?
So excited. It's their first U.S. Festival, and they're headlining, and we have a lot more production with us than last time around when we were here in 2022. So we have stage props, a 90-minute set, lots of things going on, and we're really excited to share that with everybody.
Are you being part of the performance this year? I know you play the tambourine a little bit, so are you going to be like the additional member to Beast in Black?
Can confirm. You will get to see me with my tambourine in every show except today, but I won't tell you where. That's going to be a surprise.
So for tonight, what can fans expect from the band in terms of what songs, or, you know, you don't have to go into details, but in terms of the performance for tonight, what can the fan base expect? Because I see everybody out there wearing Beast in Black t-shirts.
Yeah, they're going to definitely keep some perennial favorites, some things that everybody wants to hear, but also a lot from Dark Connection that they haven't played here yet. So a nice mix of everything.
All right, we're at ProgPower with Beast in Black, who are headlining Day 2 of ProgPower. I believe this is the first time you guys performing at ProgPower, correct?
That's correct, and this is the first time we play any USA festival, really. So we've only done like our own headline shows or support shows, and now this is a proper festival. So
Well, let me remind you, you guys played Heavy Montreal in Canada. So
Yes.
it's a North American show, but I
Yes.
guess festival, but not American. Okay,
Not
I'll,
USA, not
I'll give you that. So the tour is starting, headlining tour. You guys back into North America, playing shows all over the place. From the past tour, is there any city that you're specifically looking forward to playing now?
Me personally, New York. I really can't wait to play again over there. There was a really nice audience over there. And the southern cities, you know, because there is warm. The weather outside is great. You know, you're in good mood. For me, this one.
somehow to me, Salt Lake City felt so familiar, and there was kind of a more, I would say, European vibe to the city. Like you could actually walk around and see things, you know, like because we went to many other cities that you cannot really. There's not even a pedestrian or like a pavement. How do you call it here? So yeah, there was not even a pavement to walk on. So Salt Lake City was amazing city in general, but it was also very good crowd. And what else? I will stick to that. I will stick to that.
Well, since you like Salt Lake City, can you do some jazz hands?
I don't know what that is.
You know, like the jazz thing?
I have no idea.
All right,
well,
well,
yeah, I just improvised it. So.
For somebody who doesn't know what it is, you did pretty good.
If you say so, I'll take it.
Natural.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'm a natural.
I'm being interviewed right now for our own channel, and I'm here to talk about which band?
The Halo Effect.
Ah, the Halo Effect. I mean, for me, it was my first time seeing them. Obviously, he's seen them before, but amazing show. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better venue, and to be honest, a better crowd. I mean, the place was packed, and they sounded crisp. They sounded really good. They played basically all the songs that I loved from their album. Ended it off with Shadow Minds, which obviously they had to, and it sounded great. Everything sounded amazing from those guys. They did not disappoint whatsoever.